All right, well, we're back. Hey, I didn't have any way to hold y'all where you could see, so I went and got the $900 transmission jack. So that's what y'all are going to be sitting on. All right, we're back. I've already turned my crankshaft where the journal's straight down. So what you do next is you get your lubricant. Like I said, lots of people use lots of things. This happens to be a product I used to get a very long time ago. I think it's called Lubriclean. It could be Cinch Lube. But this is what I built engines with a long time ago, and I found the old bottle, so we're gonna use that because that's what I like. All right, you want to put a pretty good amount of this in the hole, in the cylinder, because you want that piston to slide down real nice and easy. You do not want it to be sticky. You want it to go in there like greased owl, All right, and don't be greedy with the stuff. I mean, a little STP. I know guys that use STP. It's pretty good for building, I reckon. Once you get that part, you're also going to want to do your rings. Now, I don't know if you're going to be able to see this very well. You take your rings, and I always line mine up. And I run the oil in them, and it may take a little bit. You want to get quite a bit on them. And this morning it's a little cool here, so it's going to take it a minute to get down in that ring groove. All right, once you do that part, I always take my ring and just kind of get it started in the lube and just move it around a little bit till you start. You'll feel it. It'll get where it's sticky all the way around. You'll feel it. And I always make 2 or 3 turns with my rings, just trying to get them where they're good and lubed up real good. And you'll feel the pressure as you move them around. They'll get to where they're really, really, really sticky. Put a little on the skirt. All right. I always take my rings and I put one at one wrist pin and the other gap at the other wrist pin. 180. All right. Most engines, the piston has a dot on it. That dot faces the radiator. So if you pick up your piston and you look at the dot, and then you look at this, and this here's got the bevel on it that goes against your crankshaft. If this is against the shoulder and that's pointing the right way, you're doing it correctly. All right, I set my piston down. Let it sit a minute. You're gonna want to get your rag and wipe your hand off, because that stuff is gooey. All right. Get your hand wiped off good. Reach over here. This is a ring compressor. They come in all shapes and sizes. I have just always had a really good luck with a Lily, and some of them are old. You can get an old one and it's just smooth all the way down. I like mine with these ridges because it keeps it from pushing down into the hole. All right, you want to take your ring compressor, put it over your rings, and lock that sucker in just like that. Then you're going to take the piston and ease it into the hole. And you want it to be able to give a little here and there. All right, that looks pretty good. Then you're going to want to grab your hammer I always use the rubber end of the hammer, but this happens to be a rubber hammer all the way around. All right, take your hammer and just gently tap that little rascal in the hole. Once it clears, remove your ring compressor. I always just take it and just kind of tap it in. And then you want to kind of watch down at the bottom where your rod's coming down onto your shaft. And I wished I could get you a picture of that. Let me see if I can just kind of hold you over there. Maybe. Okay, let's see if there it is. Okay. You want to be gentle, and see, you want to make sure that your rod's hanging over to the other side, because you do not want to bang that against that journal. Just tap that little devil down in there. I hope you're getting it. Yeah, you're seeing it. Just tappy, 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 real gentle like. Okay, when it makes that sound, you're there. The next thing you're going to want to do is put your cap on. Hang on a second and I'll show you that. All right, we're back. I'm going to try to show you how to put this cap on. You know, I could just rotate the engine up. Hang on, we're going to cheat. Okay, we got it where you can see. Well, I can back up a little. There you go. Now you can see. All right. I'll show you how this works. You take your